Hello, welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you're new. If you are new, hello, my name is Kylie, and I haven't said my intro in the past, couple videos. So welcome. It is nice to meet you, and I'm so happy that you are here. I'm currently in Kansas. I got here today. Kansas is not like a super exciting state, but I'm happy to be here nonetheless. It's really pretty so far. I got here maybe an hour ago, got all set up, and it is really nice here today, so I'm just happy to be able to have my windows and my door open. And Luna loves looking outside at the birds. She is so freaking cute. I am staying at Prairie Dog Campground, which is in Prairie Dog State Park, just outside of Norton, Kansas. There's not much around here, I'm not gonna lie. Norton doesn't even really have like a Walmart or anything like that. I did look because I was curious, and I am 45 minutes minimum from a Walmart. So we're definitely in the middle of nowhere. But I really like it. I'm actually at a campground, which is my first campground that I've done on this trip, surprisingly. Everywhere that I've been has been like RV parks, and I'm really liking this. It's like my site is bigger, I have more space and like trees around me. It's not just like a parking lot for RVs, which, don't get me wrong, like that, I've loved everyone that I've been in so far. But this is really nice, and I also have a view of the lake, like literally right out my door. I can look at it right now. I can see the lake from where I'm sitting, which is really cool. You have to see Luna right now. Oh my god, it's so cute, you guys. She is so intrigued by the birds. Oh my god, there's a bird like right there. You guys can see it. Look up in the corner. That's where the bird is. Dude, she is so cute. And then, as I mentioned, here's the view of the lake that I have out my door. So that's basically the lowdown on the campsite that I'm at, but there's one thing I need you guys to see from the state park itself, and it requires us to take a drive, so let's go. So there is a reason why this state park is called Prairie Dog State Park. And as you can guess, it is because there are prairie dogs that run around here. There's a whole section where they are, which I happened to drive through when I was coming here with my camper, and that's what we're going back to see. You can see all of these mounds are different prairie dog holes, and there's so many of them right along here. Hello friends, I worked a really long day today. It is 5:30 and I'm just now getting off. I worked literally like a normal 8-hour shift that people do. But I'm hungry, so we're gonna go get dinner in town. It's about a 10-minute drive from my campground, so we're headed there. I found, I think, a cute little mom and pop diner to eat at tonight, so I'm excited about that, and we're headed there now. So I cannot wait to eat because I'm really hungry. I'm home now from the diner. It was called Town and Country Kitchen, I believe, which I didn't say before. But I was definitely on the younger side in there. Most of the patrons, I think, were at least 30 years older than me. To put it into perspective, the people at the table next to me said that he graduated high school in 1960. So that's a little fun fact there for you. That's not a criticism of the place, by the way. I'm just literally describing my experience being in there. So I didn't vlog. But food was good. I had a cod fillet and it was delicious. And I got a little something to go. I got a little piece of pie. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to warm the pie up and walk down to the lake. And we're going to chat a little bit. So I was talking with my mom earlier today, and I was sitting on this actual bench, and I was just telling her how happy I was to be back in like familiar territory. I feel like a lot of people, especially people that travel full time, they talk a lot about the exciting feeling you get when you're going somewhere new and you've never been anywhere. And I definitely understand that feeling, but I feel like no one talks about how it feels to like go back home and how exciting that is as well. Like just being in a familiar climate, familiar trees and grass, like everything feels so much like home. Granted, I'm in Kansas right now and I'm from Wisconsin. It's just really comforting to be back somewhere that feels like home, and that is so joyous to me. Like it makes me so happy. I was just sitting out here today. I wasn't doing anything. I was happy to be here. I was happy to be working. Like I just have this life back in me that was kind of taken out of me when I started this whole journey. I'm not in any way, shape, or form saying that I haven't had fun on my travels or that they haven't been like some of the best times, because they have been. It's a little mentally exhausting to constantly be going and doing and seeing new things, especially for the past month, which I've been doing. So to be back somewhere that feels like a regular, normal place to me, it's really indescribable. It is so nice. I'm just happy to be sitting here eating my pie, to be honest. And yes, like I am in the middle of nowhere, but I kind of like that because I feel like that's what normal camping feels like to me, is being secluded and not having like a lot of people around. Even though there are people in the sites next to me, it just feels different. It's not as cramped. It's not as many people coming and going either. It is just really quiet here, and that is a really welcome change. So I'm gonna sit here and enjoy the rest of this pie. It's delicious, by the way, and continue my relaxing vibes, so. The sun is starting to head down now, so I think I'm gonna head back to my camper, maybe change clothes, I don't know, because it's starting to get a little bit chilly actually. But I want to come back out here later tonight when the sun's like completely down, and hopefully I'll get to do some stargazing, which is what I wanted to do when I was in Roswell, if you watched that vlog. It's looking like it's going to be completely clear skies tonight, and there's not like a lot of light pollution out here where I am, so I'm hoping that I'll get to do some good stargazing. And I want to try to do some sort of like star photography or time lapse, which I've never done before, but I'm going to try. I'm hoping I can at least get something while I'm out here, but for right now I'm headed back to the camper, and we're coming back out here a little bit later. Okay, so it's pretty late now. It's almost 11 p.m. I went out to go stargazing, and I had my flashlight on my phone because obviously it's dark outside, and I saw and heard June bugs. I have not seen a June bug in the entirety of my travels so far. until tonight. So I can confidently say that I will not be stargazing or doing anything outside at night for the foreseeable future until the June bugs have returned to hell where they belong. If you haven't gathered already, June bugs are my arch nemesis, and they are quite literally almost my biggest fear, and I will do anything I can to avoid them, which means no more going outside. If one ever got into my camper, I would probably set my camper on fire and say good riddance. Okay, I'm obviously being a little bit dramatic, but not really, because I don't know what I would do. So you'll just have to imagine that I went stargazing tonight and that it was beautiful. And just know now, for every night for the next month or so, I'm going to be so scared that a June bug is going to enter my home. So that's good. That's great for me. It is May, and I just didn't put together in my head that it was June bug time because I was in the desert, and down south June bugs aren't as big of a thing, and I honestly don't go outside at night very often, and I just did, and it was a 0 out of 10 experience, so never again. Anyway, that's enough for tonight, and I'll see you guys in the morning when the outdoors are no longer infested by little demon bugs. Good night. Hello, it is the next day. As you can see, I'm outside, no longer afraid. Dude, that was so dramatic, but I think it's a great representation of who I am as a person, so I love it. Not gonna lie, I think I love it here. I'm constantly wanting to be outside since I've been here. Like literally the day that I got here, I wanted to be outside, and I have not wanted to go inside since. I think it's just like so the perfect kind of weather here. It's amazing. I've been working outside, I've been eating out here, as you saw yesterday at the pie, and I'm just like, bring my food out here, bring my drinks, like I'm just having a great time. But I've been working on my laptop, and I'm just chilling out here. I do leave tomorrow, which is kind of sad, but I'm thinking that the next place is gonna have the same kind of vibe that I had here. So it's not too horrible. Plus, I get to be home soon. I'm gonna be back in Wisconsin early next week, so it's gonna be very exciting. And I can't wait to start my journey. But that also means this series is coming to a close, which is absolutely insane. But we're not gonna talk about that right now. If you need me, I'll be here with my bubbler and my laptop working in this gorgeous, gorgeous weather. Next time on 32 in 23. There's a T-Rex.